I'm Zimmerman. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I served in the United States Marine Corps for 4 years. I was deployed once to Iraq and once to Afghanistan as an infantryman. And I've been at Montgomery College for about 1.5 years since the winter of 2011, when I moved up here from North Carolina once I was done with my 4 years of service. I had a platoon commander I was the only Jewish guy in my platoon. And my platoon commander kept saying for 3 years, "I have a Jewish cousin, you have to meet her." So after 3 years, I finally ended up meeting Sarah, who's now my wife. She was a senior graduating from the University of Maryland, and I drove up every weekend to see her from North Carolina for 6 months before I got out. I went to Montgomery College, and I didn't expect much out of it. I expected it to be school. I was never a successful student in high school.
When I stepped into Professor McIntyre's U.S. History class in the winter of 2011, I was just as scared as I'd ever been on any patrol in Iraq or Afghanistan. This may sound ridiculous to people who hear me comparing a U.S. history class to IEDs, mortars, and firefights. But I was not afraid of death or bodily harm. I was afraid of a return to mediocrity. I was afraid of a feeling that had become all too familiar in high school, the feeling of being below average.
My time here at Montgomery College I've grown as a person 1,000%. I learned so much about so many different things that I really realized how important a higher education is. As far as when you don't have a higher education, I feel you don't understand how important it is, and your growth, not just as a person, but in a specific field of study, but just learning how to do proper analysis, learning how to think differently, think outside the box, think more comprehensively. And you gain, obviously, more tangible skills that apply to the real world along the way. As a business major at Montgomery College, I've learned so much about accounting, economics, something we do called the Kiva project, of giving microloans of $25 to entrepreneurs in third world countries, and we do it with elementary school students and high school students, and use business and economic principles to enrich the lives of people around us. And competing at SIFE, which is Students in Free Enterprise, which is a national competition. We actually won our regional. Little Montgomery College is going to nationals in Kansas City. The best thing at Montgomery College for me is the availability of the faculty, and really how Montgomery College is. I equate it to something I learned in math, is f of x. Everyone has the same equation at Montgomery College, whether it be 2x plus 1 or whatever. The only input that's different, that's a variable, is the student's input. So if you put in a high level of x, there's no domain or range. You can get any value of y possible. As someone who never really put in full effort before I joined the Marine Corps, and was never given awards or was never given scholarships or never academically recognized, working very hard the last 1.5 years, it's been one of the things I'm most proud of, even compared to my service, because I've never had to work harder for anything in my life. It doesn't come naturally easy for me. But with the effort I've put in, there's certainly been rewards that have come with it.
I knew that I had excelled at being a Marine, so I decided to attack the classrooms of Montgomery College with the same intensity and determination that I had on the previous battlefields I had fought on.
For a veteran specifically, I would say once your life's micromanaged like it has been for the last 4 years or 8 years or however long, it's great to have structure set up for you in place before you even start classes. There's so many services available to students at Montgomery College, and I think some students come here and they think these services are going to come to me, these opportunities are going to come to me. So my recommendation for any student going to college, or Montgomery College specifically, would be take advantage of those endless opportunities. Put in the highest value of X you can to get the highest value of Y.
At Montgomery College, it is the student's job to bestow the preparation. And I can tell you firsthand, through nothing more than hard work and determination, that at Montgomery College, a prepared student will be met with endless opportunities. Thank you and congratulations.